Jace Denman here for Flag Family Media. I'm here with Will Martin, defensive lineman for your MSUM Dragons. Will, to say the least, an exciting victory last weekend. It had kind of some ups and downs in the first half. You guys got control in the third quarter. Then the fourth quarter was something different. How do you guys stay positive, especially when that offense starts to move the ball and there are just little missed things here and there that kind of result in those big plays for Minot?
Yeah, I don't know. Personally, the game was way too exciting for me. I wish it was a little more bland and we were kind of kept our lead.
Mm-hmm.
But heat wasn't helping either. But just the group of guys around, always up and up. Coaches are always up and up. That makes going out when you're tired and the next drive seem a lot easier. So,
well, I've talked to the coaches. We've talked to Coach Lockway about it. We've talked to Coach Taylor James. He joins us at halftime and post game. And the question we always end up asking him and the coaches is, how do you maintain that positivity? How do you remain calm? Because that's really key. Because it seems like from your point of view as a player, you're counting on your coaches to kind of say, everything's cool. We got this dialed up. We're going to be fine. So how do they do that? How do they provide you guys calmness and confidence when you're on the field in a situation like that game?
Oh, I'd say a lot of it's trust. I mean, trust in yourself. You put the work in, you've done the workouts, you've showed up, you've studied. So faith in yourself, but also faith in the coaches, knowing that they're going to make the adjustments they need to make. Also that they're going to make the best decision for the team, whether that's personnel or substitute, stuff like that. So I think a lot of it's trust, and even when there's no light in the tunnel, to be able to trust and kind of sprint when the distance is unknown.
How much of a emotional boost, kind of continue that positive trend, is in all intents and purposes, a comeback win in overtime to win that game? How much momentum does that carry forward for this team going into the next week, just to maintain that positive attitude of what's been a great season so far?
I'd say a lot. It kind of puts that good taste back in our mouths that we haven't had in a little while. Also, helps me realize that, hey, I mean, it ain't always sweet. Like, losses happen, and it's kind of, I mean, if you want it, you got to go get it. So.
Yep. When we talk about this week coming up, going out to Bismarck, obviously you were redshirted last year, so this year, first year in the rotation, etc. What are some keys to victory against a Mary team that, sometimes if you look at their stats, you look at the scores, they haven't been super impressive when it comes to wins and losses, but they're a couple plays away from knocking off a ranked team and being a little bit higher up in the standings.
Yeah, I mean, one thing is going to every game with the same mentality. It's going to be a grinder, and you can't overlook anyone, and but also in the same light, don't doubt yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I think just keep studying what we do for D-line. Be sharp with your eyes, be violent with your hands, and combination of those two things I think should make our job pretty easy.
When it comes to the defensive side of the ball this weekend, what are a couple key things this defense is going to have to do to get a win against Mary?
Not a whole lot drop back in the pocket is what we've learned. So, I mean, I'd say get pressure pretty early. Endurance. I mean, it's not a triple option team, but we got to be able to bring 110% juice every play. So I'd say just go hard every play.
That's one thing I've been asking when I've had a chance to talk to some of the defensive players. This defense is coming along great. I mean, you guys have really progressed. You've got guys in positions that are more repetitions on the field than they were in previous years, and they've got guys out there that have played like a Jazerski, Tate Gupson, but they're counted on more. When you have a defense that is kind of not necessarily a work in progress, but continuing to develop, how nice is it to have those guys on the other side of the ball that can put up 40 points a game? I mean, that guy has got to give you some confidence in, like, hey, if we make one mistake here, we've got an offense that can get those points back.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that it gives a bit of comfort knowing that, hey, we put some points on the board for the other team. We didn't stop them or whatever. That having faith that that your offense can go out there and put the points right back on the board, or even more. But also looking at practice-wise, being able to go against an offense like that kind of prepares you for a lot. So I think even in practice, it helps us out a lot too.
Well, now I know you're a redshirt freshman, and I know you're one of our biggest fans of myself and James McCarty. So this week you are the Dragon Heart Award winner. You get to hold the pillow this week.
Thank you.
So a couple things about this. This pillow, obviously, I had some medical conditions last year that I went through, and this pillow to me means a lot of positivity, persistence, and keeping pushing forward. Obviously, you were a redshirt last year, so you had to maintain positivity, knowing that your time was going to come. You're a redshirt freshman this year. Your number's being called to play a lot. And when it comes to this season, you've kind of battled through some injuries, missed a few snaps here, there, missed a game or two. But what has affected you the most as far as staying positive and pushing through those injuries to get out there and help your teammates?
I'd say surround myself with teammates. you get injured, you isolate yourself, you're going to be in trouble. So surrounding yourself with teammates. Coaches are always good about encouraging too, checking up on you. Trainers are going to do their best to help you get back on the field. And it also comes down to you putting the time in, and the trainers do what you can do. So, but at the end of the day, just try to keep a good mental headspace. So.
Well, and when you talk about that good mental headspace, like I said, positivity. How do you maintain? How does Will Martin stay positive week in and week out, even when you're banged up, even when maybe you're coming off a loss? How do you stay positive?
For me, I lean into my faith. I know other guys probably do that too, but lean into my faith, get some sleep, and then hydrate.
There you go. That's all it needs right there, right?
Right.
All right. Well, Will, obviously, best of luck this week in Bismarck. Big game. James and myself will be there for all the coverage on AM 1100 and 92.3 FM. But it's been a great pleasure talking to you, and obviously, congratulations on your Dragon Heart Award winning.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. This is Jace Denman alongside Will Martin for your MSUM Dragons. We'll talk to you soon.